Look, here's the thing. Most people still believe that if you're not drenched in sweat, lifting heavy weights, and leaving the gym completely exhausted, you didn't really work out. That's what we've been taught for years. But what if that entire belief is quietly holding you back? Because modern exercise science has uncovered something surprising. Some of the most effective exercises for building strength don't involve movement at all. No repetitions, no explosive motions, no pounding your joints, just controlled tension that forces your muscles to work harder than most people ever imagine. It's called isometric training, and despite decades of scientific support, almost nobody uses it correctly. That's a shame because these simple static holds strengthen the deep stabilizing muscles that traditional workouts often ignore completely. Those hidden muscles are the reason some people stay balanced, pain-free, and physically capable well into their later years. Instead of punishing your joints with endless impact, isometric exercises create strength by asking your muscles to resist without unnecessary wear and tear. Even better, you don't need expensive equipment, a gym membership, or hours of free time. Your own body is enough. And make sure you stay until the end, because the final exercise might completely change the way you think about building real strength. Let's begin with an exercise that looks almost laughably easy until your legs start shaking. Exercise number 1 is the wall isometric squat. It doesn't require movement, it requires patience. You simply slide your back down the wall until you're sitting in an invisible chair. Then you hold. The first few seconds feel easy. Then everything changes. Your thighs begin to tremble as every muscle fiber wakes up. Your quadriceps burn. Your glutes lock in. Your core braces automatically to keep your body perfectly stable. And here's the remarkable part. Your joints aren't absorbing the pounding that comes with heavy squats, yet your muscles are still working incredibly hard. That deep muscular engagement sets the stage for our next exercise, which looks peaceful but hides an entirely different kind of strength. Exercise number 2 is the warrior pose. At first glance, it hardly looks like a strength exercise at all. In fact, many people mistake it for a simple stretch. But the moment you commit to holding it with full body tension, you realize why this position has survived for centuries. One leg drives firmly into the floor, while the other stretches powerfully behind you. Every inch of your body is working to stay perfectly balanced without moving an inch. Your quadriceps tighten, your glutes activate, your core locks everything together like an invisible suit of armor. What makes this exercise special isn't just strength, it's stability. Those deep muscles around your hips and spine learn to support you in ways traditional lifting often misses. Over time, that means better balance, stronger posture, and greater confidence every time you stand, walk, or climb a flight of stairs. And speaking of posture, think about how many hours you've spent sitting at a desk, slouched on a couch, or staring down at your phone. That constant forward hunch quietly weakens the entire backside of your body. Fortunately, our next exercise targets exactly that problem. Exercise number 3 is the Superman hold. It may have a playful name, but don't underestimate what it can do for your back. Lift your arms, raise your legs, keep your chest just off the floor, then freeze right there. Within seconds, gravity suddenly feels much heavier than you expected. Every inch of your backside begins working together as one powerful chain. Unlike endless crunches that focus mostly on the front of your body, the Superman hold trains something even more important: your posterior chain, the powerful network of muscles running from the base of your neck all the way down to your hamstrings. These muscles are responsible for keeping you upright every single day. Strengthen them consistently, and you'll naturally stand taller, move more confidently, and place less stress on your lower back. It's amazing that one simple static hold on the floor can begin reversing years of sitting, slouching, and poor posture without requiring a single machine. But your back isn't the only area that benefits. If your hips feel tight after sitting all day, or your knees complain every time you climb stairs, this next exercise may become your favorite. Exercise number 4 is the isometric glute bridge. It looks incredibly simple, but don't let that fool you. Plant both feet firmly on the floor, press through your heels, raise your hips as high as you comfortably can, and then simply hold. Almost instantly, your glutes ignite, your hamstrings join the effort, and your core works quietly behind the scenes to keep your pelvis completely stable. This isn't just about building stronger glutes. It's about restoring proper hip function, improving stability, and reducing unnecessary pressure on your lower back. For people who spend hours sitting every day, this exercise helps wake up muscles that have been practically asleep for years. And now we're moving on to an exercise that looks almost effortless from the outside, yet delivers one of the most powerful stretches and strength builders your upper body can experience. Exercise number 5 is the dead hang. At first, it almost seems too simple to be called an exercise. You just grab an overhead bar and hang. That's it. But beneath that simplicity lies one of the most effective movements for your shoulders, grip, and spine. As your body relaxes beneath the bar, gravity begins doing something remarkable. It gently creates space between the vertebrae in your spine, helping relieve the constant compression caused by hours of sitting. Think about your average day, sitting in the car, sitting at a desk, looking down at your phone. Every one of those habits slowly compresses your spine and rounds your shoulders forward. The dead hang helps reverse that pattern. It encourages your shoulders to open naturally while giving your back a chance to finally decompress. You'll also discover something else almost immediately: your grip strength. If your hands begin tiring after only a few seconds, don't worry. That's exactly where improvement begins. Stay consistent, and your grip becomes stronger, your shoulders become healthier, and your posture becomes noticeably more upright in everyday life. Now let's take that upper body stability and raise the challenge dramatically, because our next exercise doesn't just test your muscles, it tests your control. Exercise number 6 is the isometric push-up hold. Instead of pushing up and down repeatedly, you're going to stop at the hardest possible moment and stay there. Within seconds, your chest starts burning, your triceps begin to shake, and your core works overtime to keep your body perfectly straight. There's no momentum to help you here. No bouncing, no shortcuts, just pure muscular control. And that's exactly why this exercise builds the kind of structural strength that carries over into everything you do. Up next, we'll finish with one of the most famous isometric holds ever created, the classic plank. Exercise number 7 is the classic isometric plank. Almost everyone has seen it. Many people have tried it, but very few perform it with the level of precision that unlocks its full potential. Place your forearms firmly beneath your shoulders, bring your feet together, tighten your core, squeeze your glutes. Then imagine your body becoming one perfectly solid plank of wood. Within seconds, the shaking begins. That trembling isn't weakness. It's your stabilizing muscles working overtime to maintain absolute control. Your abdominal muscles brace like steel cables. Your obliques prevent rotation. Your lower back supports your spine. Even your glutes and quadriceps are working together to keep everything locked into place. That's why the plank isn't just a core exercise. It's a total body lesson in stability. Every second you hold it teaches your body how to move more efficiently throughout the rest of your day. And now we're about to move into an exercise that most people have never even heard of, despite its incredible ability to improve posture and open up the front of the body. Exercise number 8 is the reverse tabletop hold. It may feel a little awkward at first, but don't let that fool you. This exercise targets muscles that spend most of the day completely neglected. Press firmly through your hands and feet. Lift your hips until your body forms a flat tabletop, then hold that position with complete control. Immediately, your chest begins to open, your shoulders stretch into a healthier position, your glutes activate, and your entire backside comes alive. For anyone who spends long hours sitting at a desk, this simple hold can become one of the most valuable exercises in your entire routine. And next, we'll challenge your balance and spinal stability with a movement that physical therapists recommend again and again: the bird dog hold. Exercise number 9 is the bird dog hold. At first glance, it almost seems too gentle to make much of a difference. But don't let its simplicity fool you. This is one of the most effective exercises for protecting your spine and improving balance. Begin on your hands and knees. Then slowly extend your right arm straight ahead while reaching your left leg directly behind you. Once your body forms one long, steady line, freeze. Now your body faces a challenge it wasn't expecting. Gravity wants to twist you. Your muscles refuse to let it happen. Deep inside your back, tiny stabilizing muscles called the multifidus switch on. They're rarely trained directly, yet they're essential for supporting your spine and preventing future injuries. At the same time, your core, shoulders, hips, and glutes all coordinate together, teaching your body how to stay balanced during real-life movement, not just inside a gym. That's exactly why physical therapists recommend this movement so often. It strengthens the muscles that quietly protect your back every single day. Master this hold, and you'll notice better posture, smoother balance, and greater confidence every time you bend, lift, or simply walk across the room. And now we've arrived at the final exercise on our list. It's the one gymnasts have relied on for decades to develop extraordinary body control and incredible core strength. Exercise number 10 is the hollow body hold. If there were a single isometric exercise capable of exposing every weakness in your core, this would be it. Raise your shoulders slightly off the floor, lift your legs just a few inches, reach your arms overhead, and hold every muscle in perfect tension. In the final scenes, you'll discover why this single position has become the gold standard for total body control, and how all 10 exercises fit together to transform the way your body moves every day. Now lift your shoulder blades completely off the floor while keeping your lower back pressed firmly into the mat. If there's even a small gap beneath your lower back, you've gone too far. Quality always beats height. Within moments, your abdominal muscles begin firing at full capacity. Your hip flexors join the effort. Even your shoulders and legs work together to maintain one perfectly connected position. That's exactly why elite gymnasts rely on this exercise. Before they perform incredible skills on rings, bars, or the floor, they first master this simple-looking position. Because true strength isn't just about producing force, it's about controlling force. And few exercises teach that lesson better than this one. And there you have it, 10 incredible isometric exercises that most people completely overlook. Yet each one has the potential to make you stronger, steadier, and far more resilient in everyday life. No expensive machines, no crowded gym, no complicated workout plan, just your body, a little determination, and a few focused minutes each day. Remember, progress doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing the right things consistently. Start with just 1 or 2 of these holds, improve your form, and gradually build your endurance week after week. Your future body is being shaped by the choices you make today. Every second you spend building stability now is an investment in moving better, feeling stronger, and staying independent for years to come. If you found this guide helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who wants to stay strong, protect their joints, and age with confidence. And if you're ready to discover more science-backed strategies for building strength, improving mobility, and staying healthy at every age, make sure you subscribe and join us for the next video. Until then, stay strong, stay consistent, and take care of your body, because it's the only place you'll ever have to live.